What is up, everybody? So this is a little different. This is just going to be an intro of me, and then it's going to go into I'm going to put the second episode of the podcast on this channel. It's also going to be on the other channel too, but that way to kind of help grow it, and then this one, hopefully they'll grow together. So this will be episode 2 of the Southwest Buzz with Starsha and Jeremy. Clearly, I'm Jeremy. You guys will see Starsha whenever the actual video starts. So I guess enjoy. It pertains more to, 99.9% of it is all local stuff. So I understand if you don't want to sit through it, especially if you're not local to Lawton. But if you do, I appreciate it. We'd appreciate it if you go over there and subscribe to that channel also. It is the Southwest Buzz. And if you're not subscribed to this channel already, do it, please. It's not hard. Okay, enjoy.
So are we recording now?
Yep.
Oh, that's exciting. Well, welcome everybody to episode 2 of the Southwest Buzz with Starsha and Jeremy.
Yup. We're up to 9 subscribers on the other one.
We got some subscribers.
9.
9 whole subscribers.
9 of them.
These people are like slacking on us then.
We need 50 so we can go live on Facebook.
No, on YouTube.
Yeah, YouTube.
On
Whatever.
our YouTube channel.
You mean what I know.
Exactly.
But yes, we need 50 to go live on YouTube. And then I think it's 1,000. When we hit 1,000 is when they'll start putting ads and everything, which is where you can actually start to monetize your YouTube is with 1,000 subscribers.
And since they demonetized me on Facebook.
Yeah.
All right. I can't see the comments right now because it's way too far away. But hi, everybody. It's Wednesday night, October 9th.
Yep. We're a day late and $1 short, but it happens sometimes.
Hey, yeah, we normally would like to record on Mondays. We'll see how it works out for us next week. Hey, at least we're here.
It's true. We still managed to do it. I'm going to pull up your live.
Yeah. You gonna pull up my live?
Yeah.
Thanks for the support, buddy. So it's hot as hell today. I don't know if anybody else noticed that.
Truth.
Gonna stay hot and dry. We hate it here. It's not very October-y out there with the 90-degree temperatures, but at nighttime it's be getting a little nice. I like to get on my hoodies because, like 60s at night. I said camping weather.
Almost. When it cools off, though.
Yeah. Like sun coming up at like 7:30. I've been thinking about getting out there and doing some hunting. Sunset at 7. So, like November 3rd, we're going to fall back. Time will change. Things will get different.
Oh, yeah.
I haven't seen anybody post any deer pictures yet, have you?
No.
No. Whack.
Yeah.
Oh, I saw today online, local housing market update, which I'm interested in because of my house being on the market for sale.
Mm-hmm.
By the way, come buy this bitch. 125,000, 2-bedroom, 1-bath. Anyways, like locally, out of like almost 1,500 homes sold in the last year, the average sales price in Lawton is currently $195,000.
Dang.
Almost $195,000.
That makes sense why we got so much more than we thought for my aunt's house.
How much more were you thinking?
Well, the initial price was more than what we thought, and then we ended up getting like 10 more than what that was.
So they came in over your asking price?
It wasn't even asked, it was auctioned.
Oh.
Because whenever my grandma died, not long after my grandma passed, my aunt passed.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
So I had ended up taking over being her legal guardian because she was essentially in a coma. And my cousin is... that is worth more... Like, that is better for society than my cousin is.
Damn.
So, like, the jar, not what's in it.
Oh, damn, Mason. Mason jar's full of medical stuff.
Yeah. So the taxes on it weren't getting paid because I had what I thought was a friend was supposed to be helping with everything.
Oh, no.
And he ended up just stealing a bunch of stuff from us, like money and all that good stuff.
Cut off his hands.
Yeah.
That'll teach him. I'm back to Old Testament.
So the house ended up going up for auction because of the taxes.
That sucks.
So we found out that
taxes
initially there was like $29,000 that was left over after paying the taxes and the whatever was owed to it. We ended up getting like 10,000 more than that.
Yeah.
So, but that got split between my cousin because it was his mom's house and blah 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 blah.
At least they got some money out of it.
Yeah. So we all ended up with like 11. after getting everything split and paying the attorney fees and all that good stuff. So that makes sense why we got more out of it than what we had expected. But
Yeah.
I'm just glad it's gone because now I don't have to run crackheads out of it. So
Yeah, well, like in addition to 194,000, like and crackheads, by the way, they're everywhere. Everybody,
yep.
all the vacant homes are full of crackheads around here.
They burned my grandma's house down.
Oh my God.
Yeah. Yeah, it's good times.
All right, so your real estate adventures have not been
No,
pleasant around here
no. Just
like
in general, my house in
have,
Midwest City that I owned was I didn't even break even on it. I lost money on it.
I've lost money on houses. I
So
paid $14,000 to sell a house once. So anyways, and like the average list price right now is 224.
seems awful high for
So my house is a really good deal at 125. 125 seems like a good price. 77 days. I don't know what people are waiting until after the election, or I don't know what interest rates are or what, but they need to buy my house.
and what if I could?
I know,
Like if
yeah.
I could make this work, like we were talking about last week, if I could make this work, I 100% would. Even do like a lease to own thing.
Yeah. Yeah.
But
I don't think it's big enough for you and your family.
nope,
Too
unfortunately
bad.
not.
But somebody out there needs a two-bedroom,
Because
one
that
bath.
garage is the only thing I need out of this house
The shop,
is the shop
yeah.
out there. But
My she shed.
hmm
It's nice, huh? They call it a detached building on the insurance paperwork. Have you seen Lawton Fire Department's
yeah, I saw that. I saw the
annual
post
calendar?
yesterday. Yeah,
They went viral on TikTok. That shit's hot.
got like 2.5 million views or something like that.
Yeah, like as it is, like 3 million. I don't know. We should look up what their numbers are right now.
I don't know. I know.
Um,
I need to find the market for fat guys to do
I
that
think if you
because
literally just Google Lawton Fire Department. Also, the dad bod calendar should be a thing. We should put one together. We need volunteers.
I got that in the bag.
Volunteers needed for the dad bod calendar. Lawton's
Lawton
finest daddies.
Fire
Hit me up if you're
Department.
interested. But yeah, like they went viral with the behind the scenes, right? The behind the scenes video.
Yeah,
She went viral. Anyways, well, while he's looking that up, follow us on TikTok. I'm under my real name at Starship Powers. Jeremy is under
I think it's the real Jeremy
the
Kimbrough.
real Jeremy Kimbrough. How do they spell Kimbrough?
KIMBROUGH.
And his Jeremy is JEREMY. So the real Jeremy Kimbrough.
Yeah, none of them fake motherfuckers.
We ain't doing it. Only the real ones is. Also, speaking of viral, email went viral.
Who?
Emmanuel,
Oh yeah,
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 on his Sasquatch
yeah.
hoax.
It's awesome.
It was funny, like local media, like even out of Oklahoma City, KOCA, national news, like TMZ, New York Post, like even international, like the UK Daily Mail. I was like, what the hell they're talking about? And of course, like social medias did their thing and social media and yay for E-Man.
I truly hope that it brings tourists to Lawton, and it's
Oklahoma Sasquatch hunting is a whole thing.
it's a selfish reason for me, and it's just because I want to mess with tourists.
Then be a Sasquatch?
Yes,
You might as well.
100%.
Yeah.
6'5", almost 400 pounds. I could throw that costume on. It would be awesome. I mean, I wear a size 14 shoe anyways.
You can make it work.
So
Why didn't he ask you about doing that?
I don't know them very well.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
But I would. I take that back. I will if people start coming to hunt Sasquatch in the parallel forest. I will.
We start seeing those numbers of tourists go up. You can like definitely
Yep.
get you a Sasquatch suit, or do you have one already?
Nope.
Might as well get one.
I'll
Halloween's
get one.
coming up.
I will get one though. Oh, there it is.
There's still around 3 million on that.
Well, that's what I'm trying to find out.
I'm gonna catch my house on fire and see which fire department comes. Maybe that's some hot dudes like that.
Hooray for insurance fraud.
We love it. No, we don't. I didn't say that, Robert. My insurance agent is my friend on Facebook.
I don't. Was it on TikTok?
It was on TikTok. If you just look at like
Okay.
Lawton Fire Department calendar,
That's
I think
what
is what I searched earlier, and it was at like 2.9 million. That's not like 6 o'clock, so
Lawton firefighter, right at the top.
they are. Bet they are. I bet they are. I
So
knew
it's
they
at
would be.
306,000 likes.
Oh,
Let me see if it'll tell me the views. 2.9 million views.
oh, they sit in that 2 point. So it hadn't gone up in the last. So that may be all the viralness they get. We'll see how that goes.
Yeah, maybe. First, I've met a lot of the Lawton firefighters, and I feel like they hired people to do this.
No, it's like somebody said they knew a couple of them. I'm like, I don't know. I ain't never seen that.
I know. I do know a couple of them.
Fires.
I know a couple of them. They work out at the gym I go to.
Oh, okay. I don't know. My neighbor's house caught on fire. There was a couple cute ones. Anyways,
Calm down, Starsha. Calm down.
speaking of fires,
Dry your loins, woman. Dry your
like ski ski.
loins.
Let's see. So this Friday night, one of our local 5A high schools, MacArthur, they're on a 2-win streak, and they're going to play the Duncan rivals. So it's Highlanders versus Demons. They're going to play at home. Are you going to be working at that one?
I don't get to work fire at the football games anymore after last week.
Oh, what'd you do? You suck.
Threw out a group of kids that were being asshats, and then there was one parent that didn't like it.
Well, that's very Lawton.
Yeah. Well, Elgin technically, but
Oh,
it's funny. There was 2 parents that didn't like it, but there was a whole section of parents that literally applauded me for throwing these shitbag kids out. So it is what it is. I don't care.
I'd also like smacked the parents who were responsible for the shitbag kids.
It was women that were the ones bitching and getting in my face. So
you let me know next time. Elgin ain't far. I'll show up. All right, and then well, that's going to be fun. So Lawton's playing at home for MacArthur, and then also Lawton High, who's 3-0 right now. They're going to play Western Heights in Oklahoma City. That's going to be Wolverines versus Jets for an away game in Oklahoma City.
Better tell them coaches to stay strapped if they're going to Western Heights.
Yeah, speaking of Western Heights, fucking shit. I mean, they are lovely folks, but do you remember earlier this year the superintendent Ryan Walters was really coming down on that district? Oh, he was. They have a the Oklahoma Predator Prevention. Okay, well, they had got up with one of the employees, a district employee, and he was talking to a 15-year-old boy planning to meet up. And like Superintendent Walters found out about it. He was like, "We want him fired right now."
Yeah.
And they were like, "No." And no charges were ever filed. Yeah. So
there's some of the people I want to get in touch with the nonprofit stuff, which we'll talk about that later.
We'll talk about that at some point for sure. But like that same point, they were also going to fire a principal in that district because he does drag shows. In his free time.
Yeah, see, that's not...
In his free time, he's doing drag shows.
Mind your own business on that. Who gives a shit?
I'm down with getting the Predator and getting him out of the schools, which why no charges were ever damn filed, I don't know.
Yeah, if you're a kitty diddler, that's different. But being a drag queen, who gives a shit? It doesn't hurt nobody.
Does that affect your ability to principal? I think not.
Hell, it probably makes it better. You can associate with some of these kids.
Yes, they're all kind of going through it.
Yeah.
Yeah, and don't forget to support Lawton Drag Show. I think that's the 19th. We'll talk about that later. Let's see. And last thing in Lawton I got on my list. This one's a fun one. The damn city of Lawton announced what's going to be called No Cart November. No Cart, C-A-R-T, like shopping cart. And what we're going to do is our city has announced this initiative, and we're going to remove all of the abandoned shopping carts around town.
Man,
I mean, like, what the fuck?
That's
like, why are our priorities like this?
I haven't
even seen that many shopping carts unless there's a homeless person pushing them.
Right. So I find that sad because I am 100% convinced that there is a homeless / crackhead fight ring somewhere in town.
At least one.
There is a guy with a bow staff that walks around town. There is a guy with nunchucks. There's a guy with a sword.
Do these guys all get together? That's
100% they do somewhere.
When? I need to know.
I'm trying to find out. I'm trying to place bets on this. Like this, I need to know this information.
This bar I work at, I know some dudes who bet on everything. They probably would take those bets too. Like, we need to know these details. If y'all know anything about Lawton's homeless fight club.
I think the guy with the Tompa sticks and the guy with the nunchucks. I think those two are the ones that those are the shoe-ins.
I feel like I've seen Nunchuck Guy. He's like haphazard.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I see him just randomly under like awnings of buildings, just practicing.
Yeah.
It's the funniest shit to see. You're just driving by and you look around, just boom, crackhead with nunchucks. Just throwing it up. It's awesome. I love it.
Perfect. Oh, also, speaking of how wild shit is, like I was talking with a friend of mine earlier, and he said that he thinks we have a serial killer right now because of these like homeless bodies been turning up.
It wouldn't surprise me.
Left and
honestly.
right. Like the age is specific. It's young men, 20 to 30 something. And they're like popping up in the city, like they finding bodies out in the
Somebody
refuge.
pulling a Dahmer out here? Like, what's going on?
No, they're not eating them. They just killing them.
Maybe.
Killing them and leaving them.
I mean, maybe they're only eating certain ones. Those are the ones that aren't being found.
I don't know. Like I said, it's apparently been like an ongoing thing all year with these dead dudes turning up. And I don't know. I'm going to do some research on it. We'll see what shakes out. You know what I'm saying? I think that's what we should do.
I'm in.
You in?
I'm
Let's
in.
see if there's a serial killer. We'll put together these trails of dead bodies. I'll call the
Oh, we gotta. That means we need a big whiteboard so we can make a murder board.
yeah, with like webs and everything. We put it over
Yeah.
there. I got a spot. I got
Hell
a spot.
yeah.
It's
That
perfect.
wall right
I
there
actually have a
will be the
whiteboard
murder
too. If
board.
I can, I'll talk to my mom. Mom, are you watching? She got one out in the shop. She got everything out in the shop. All right, so that's all I got for local, unless you know something else going on
I
around
don't. I
here.
leave that to you.
Ah,
So
well, there's nothing like really going on. The news is boring.
I
Nothing.
know it's. I mean, it's election season. That's all that anybody's talking about.
I don't
I
care.
mean,
Like
I
I
know
said,
we've
it's
got the hurricane
nah. We're gonna
Milton.
get there.
So,
Shush, shush.
that's the only thing I know of in the news
I
that's
said
going on
local.
is the hurricane. So
All right, so since you talked about it, I'll switch my order. Hurricane Milton's definitely hurricaning.
yeah.
Florida's eating shit. I talked to my kid, Kenneth. He lives on this east central coast of Florida, like Titusville, right off the Space Coast.
hmm
Him and his girlfriend, they're chilling, and like it's rainy. They got like
Yeah.
12 inches of rain coming their way. Lots of fun being wet. And then like Biden's like, we've got your back. And like, there's like a literally over 104 freaking tornadoes in Florida today. He's like, we've got your back. I'm like,
Yeah.
for what?
He doesn't know what he's talking about, anyways.
Like 8 to 13 foot freaking storm surge. Yeah,
Yeah.
120-mile-an-hour wind. What are you going to do, President
And I
Biden?
think it's funny that there are more like YouTube personalities that are doing more for hurricane relief than there are like government facilities and stuff like that.
Yeah, I
Like
see literal
Cletus McFarland.
rednecks.
Cletus McFarland, he just got a helicopter that he bought from Costa Rica or something like that, had it fully restored. Its first actual flight that he did, he was taking supplies and getting people out of places. Like, and that's just a dude from YouTube.
Yeah, I've seen people like semi truckloads full of
Mm-hmm.
water. I see people like literal rednecks out there with their farm tractors and personal bulldozers building
Yeah.
roads out of trailers and
Fuck yeah.
putting bridges back. It's crazy.
Look, you put a bunch of rednecks together and be like, look, we need this shit to be secure. We need people to be able to get out. And we need that to not get in.
Yeah.
Give them 2 hours and 6 cases of beer.
Yeah, the
They've got it figured
Appalachians
out.
got the North Carolina thing handled. I think Florida rednecks will handle it down there
Mhm.
like they always do. They get a hurricane every year.
I got to say though, the Florida rednecks is different.
They are
So
definitely my kid is one. They are built different.
so I was in Florida, what, last year? Yeah, goddamn, it has been a year and a half already. And me and Aces found a group that's a lot like our group here. Like,
Mm.
see, I like you guys. You guys aren't the normal Florida people with your flip phone and fight an alligator. Some of them have and 100% fought an alligator,
Yeah,
but like
I would fight an alligator.
they are just down to earth, welcoming. Fucking, you gonna have a good damn time, people.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm not a big fan of Florida or California.
I say Florida over California all day.
Oh yeah, no,
Twice
100%,
on Sunday.
100%. But just I'm not. There's too many people. I'm not a big like people person. Everywhere we go, there's just a gajillion people.
Right.
So
Speaking of a jillion people, I saw my friends had gone to the Benson Boone concert, and Jesus, there was about a jillion people at that concert. I really wanted to go, and I'm glad I didn't because I don't do big crowds like that. I can
yeah,
do a medium big for Lawton crowd.
yeah,
I'm not doing Oklahoma City Benson Boone crowd.
yeah. No,
That ain't
at
for
this
me.
point, the VFW on a busy night is about the amount of people that I can
That's what
stand
I'm
to be
saying. I don't
around.
even want scooters to be halfway busy when
Yeah,
I'm there.
I don't even go to scooters. I've been to scooters. I've been in more fights inside scooters than I've been to scooters.
Were you at the Great Thanksgiving Brawl?
No,
That one was fun.
no.
I once got jumped there. But anyways, like it's getting back to the point that I enjoy going there to dance. I've been more in the last month than I have in the last decade, I feel like. So no, it's all right. I've been going when it's dead, so there's nobody to fight with.
Right.
Go and try and watch these kids do a line dance to every single damn song. They have a line dance to everything.
Yeah. Well, that's like going on Wednesdays when it's Latin night or whatever.
I think it's Thursdays.
Did they change it to Thursday now?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, I know it used to be Wednesdays, and it was like you could go and they'd play all the Hispanic music, which is cool. You know, I don't mind it. It's got a good beat to it. It always does. It's always somewhat catchy.
Yeah, yeah.
But then
If
now you see, now you see like 30 rhinestone cowboys get out there trying to do some line dance. It's like, what do you don't even know what this music is. Like,
These kids,
stop it.
Shoot, when I was there, there's like a whole gang of pom pom girls or like dancers or something. They were high kicking and clapping, and they had fancy footwork. Like I said, to every single song. I was like, Jesus. I was like, some of it, I was loving it, but I wish I had their energy still.
Yeah, that's no joke. That's one of the few bars that I've been at that I was approached by a female and asked to dance. I was like, look, I've seen you dance.
Yeah.
I can't do that.
You're like, that
Like,
ain't happening with
I can
me.
do a standard two-step with maybe a spin in there.
Mm,
All this extra shit you're doing,
not it.
that is Chinese to me. I don't know what the hell you're talking
Oh
about.
shit! Speaking of two-stepping and country music and all that, you see the national news this week of our latest. Well, anyways, Garth Brooks is being accused
Oh, I
of
did see that.
raping people.
I did see that. It's
Let
okay. Everybody's convinced he's a murderer, anyways.
I'm not convinced he's a murderer. He seemed like a good old boy back in the Stillwater days because it was like, who's Garth Brooks
Right.
at that point? But allegedly against his wife, Trisha's hairdresser and makeup artist, all kinds of text messages, all kinds of allegations. And he's like claiming to be the victim of a shakedown, even though she's like not exactly asked for any kind of amount of money that I could
Right.
find. But apparently he's back in trouble because he outed her by name, but he had also sought to not be outed by name, and she was like, F it, F you, we're outing you.
Right.
And so now she's mad that she doesn't get to remain, neither of them are remaining anonymous at this point. And I'm like, you can't be outraged. I mean, like, it's court, you're suing people, you're making very serious allegations.
Yup.
So we'll see how that shakes out, if he is a victim of a shakedown or what happened there. What?
No, we did get a couple of comments on here.
Are you looking at?
This Loannis Gregory. I don't know who that is. This person right here. I love you too, whoever you are.
Oh, that's Chef John from Tulsa. He JKJ processing. He is an inspiration and a light in this dark world.
And then the subject for tonight is whatever Starsha has found. That is kind of how this is rolling.
All these things.
Yep. And then
Shoot, we've
LARPing. Yes, I'm in to go LARPing. I don't care. Let's do it.
Yes.
Down.
I've been wanting to. I still have my LARPing swords like in my Amazon cart because something went wrong with my account and I got to put a new card on there and it was being dumb and I was like, whatever, I'll do it later.
That's fair. That happens.
Yeah, and then I got a new job at the bar at
It's true.
Babaloo's if you want to come see me.
Babaloo's.
Babaloo's on 11th Street in Lawton. Let's see, I'll be there Thursday and Friday this week, which is today's Wednesday, so
Tomorrow.
yeah, tomorrow and Friday. That's fun.
Yep.
Let's see,
I haven't
any
been there
other.
since the last time you worked there.
Oh, so 2021.
Yeah.
I hadn't really gone there since I worked
Yeah.
there either. I went over, and things change, right?
That they do all the time.
You
Never
know?
stops. It's one thing you can't avoid.
I really do like slinging drinks. It's fun. I
I
can't
liked
avoid
it
that
too, but
either.
if I could pick to go back to a bar, it'd be Little Star.
Well, we can't go back
I
there.
know. I love working at that bar though. It's awesome.
Buy it and turn it into a deli, or just have them let me turn it into a deli. I don't want to buy it,
Right.
but it's just sitting there, like most things in Lawton.
True.
Especially anything listed by Insight Realty. My God, everything just sits there.
Yeah.
Like,
I
are
want to
they
buy the
running?
school that's in the neighborhood across from it.
Which one?
Whatever. I don't
Right
know.
across from what?
From Little Star.
Oh,
The school that's like 7 or 8 blocks down.
that one's for school now? For sale now?
I don't know if it's for sale. I know it's abandoned. I want to buy it.
There's the one that's over off of Boston that's for sale again, and then Wilson
Yeah.
Elementary, I think, is for sale again. We'll see.
It'd be
I think
cool
all
to
of
own a
them
school.
that closed down got closed down because the building was like crap
Probably.
and needs to be demolished.
Probably.
But the one over off of Boston would be cool because it's got a big old, really cool gym.
Mm-hmm.
Or at least it was cool when my kid played basketball there back in the day.
I don't know. I always just thought it would be cool if I had the money to buy like a school or something and just give all my little circle like their own little hallway of it and just have a compound of all my close people.
Almost like a castle at that
Mhm.
point. Like,
Just
build me a moat
Single story castle.
and a drawbridge.
Hey, if I had that many people, we could all throw in, $40 and I could go rent a little mini X and I could dig a moat in about 2 days. Call it good.
Good. My mom and her husband got a tractor. Mom, are you still watching? So work for the next couple days. You work.
Yeah.
That'll be fun. Then this weekend, anything cool going on for you?
No.
What?
No. I work tomorrow and then Friday I go with my kid to his field trip to the pumpkin patch.
The pumpkin patch.
Yeah.
Which one y'all going to?
I think it's with the school. I think it's the one in Surreal.
Okay.
I think.
I heard about one there. I heard about Or Family Farms pumpkin patch.
Yeah.
I wanted to go and nobody would go.
That's the one that's got the monkeys and stuff, isn't it? Where they let you pet
No,
all the
that's
animals?
Snyder Family Exotics. Are they doing
Okay.
a pumpkin patch? They
That's,
should if they're
from
gonna
what I
do it.
heard, they're doing one on the weekends.
That would be
So
fun. I might have to look into that. Not that I don't have enough going on the weekends, you know. I need about 48 hours in a day. So this weekend I'll be in Choctaw. Saturday again, Scottish clan games.
that's my hometown.
Yeah, that's what we were talking about last
Yeah.
episode. So it's the Highland Gathering
Hmm.
and the games there. I looked them up because I was curious. I was like, what games are they doing? Are they same as last year? I don't know.
Probably do like the sheaf and stuff like that.
They're doing, have you heard of a caber
Mhm.
toss? All right, well, I hadn't, so I had to Google that shit.
Yeah,
GTS.
that's the great big log that they.
Yeah, it's like 16 to 20 foot
Yeah.
long tapered log. And
Yep. It's like 150 pounds, something
yeah,
like
it
that.
said anywhere from 90 to 150.
Yeah. Yeah. So I think 90
It's like a
is for
telephone pole. You're just chucking
essentially
it.
it's a little telephone pole.
That's
So like
crazy.
the 90-pound is for certain weight classes, and then I think the women's goes from 90 to 115. I think
No
is the heaviest
kidding.
one that the women's goes to, but I may be wrong. I haven't looked into the rules in a while. And then
Mm.
obviously the bigger is for the men, and then the heavyweights. So
Have you ever done one?
nope,
No? But
nope.
you've seen it?
Yeah, I've seen it. Me and JP are actually we were going to train to compete in the Highland Games a few months ago,
Hmm.
and then we started training to compete in powerlifting, which was what we trained for anyways. Because I was supposed to compete in December, but that's not going to happen. So hopefully January, and then after I do that competition, I want to transition and train to do that because I would like to do it at least once.
That'd be
So
crazy.
Highland Games.
That'd be so much fun. Yeah, I thought it looked like fun. I
So
like the one where they take the rock thing and spin around and
mhm,
chuck it. That one look cool.
yeah.
And then they do also the Stones of Strength.
Mhm.
Have you seen that one? Where they lift natural stone
Mhm.
rocks that weigh like up to 300 freaking pounds and they
Yeah.
just like carry them to however far.
Yeah.
Like, what the hell? I think it looks like fun.
Yeah. It's kind of, as far as I know, that's kind of where the Atlas stones came from in strongman. Big
Hmm.
round stones that they pick
Yeah.
up and put on the pedestals. They
Same
think it
thing.
came from that.
You think that one came after?
Hmm.
Think the Gaelic thing originated it?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. I don't know. We've probably been doing that shit since the dawn of time.
Oh,
Pick
100%.
up the rock and carry it.
That's all you could do back in the day was pick it up and carry it. So
Or fight each other.
yeah.
Find a reason to fight each other. That'll be fun though. So that's the clan games going on. Starts like Friday night. They're gonna be doing like a big fire
Yeah.
festival and all the big music and dancing and
I'm
stuff.
assuming they're having it where people can sleep out there and camp on the site.
Not that I know
No.
about, not that I've seen anywhere. They didn't have any because it's in a city park area.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that makes sense.
But I don't know. I don't know what the hotels are like around there. You'd know more than me, or what camping's like in Choctaw,
Right. What's up,
Oklahoma.
Marciano? Marciano just jumped in.
What's up, friend? How you doing? Mm.
I've known
So yeah,
Marciano a long time.
me too. So yeah, they're doing that fire ceremony Friday night, then Saturday 9 to 5, and Sunday 9 to 5 is all the games and stuff. And on Saturday though, I'll be bartending at the whiskey tasting tent,
Hmm.
and that should be a lot of fun. It's like all the lowlands, space sides, highlands, islands, and Islay, like all the whiskeys. So you know, I'll probably have to learn it in a crash course about like all the whiskeys that I know nothing about because
Right.
I'm not a big Scottish whiskey drinker, Scotch whiskeys. But I even forget what makes something a Scotch or not a Scotch at this point.
Don't get me lying. I don't remember either.
I'd have to Google it. But so that's Saturday. I'll be doing the whiskey tasting tent, and then Sunday is the Oklahoma City Mushroom Festival. I'll be there with the Shroomski magazine booth, hanging out. It's like the whole Saturday Sunday festival for learning about mycology,
Ah.
mushrooms, growing reishi and shiitakes, whatever. They got soil classes and all kinds of seminars, and it's family friendly. It's at the freaking fairgrounds, so
Yeah.
it's all inside. It's all inside the AC, so that'll be nice when it's
Yep.
100
Since we
freaking
apparently still
degrees.
need it in October.
Yeah,
Ridiculous.
second week of October, and we're still almost
Next
100.
week, though, it's supposed to
It's
dip
gonna,
down and be in the like low 80s, high
yeah,
70s all week.
yeah.
Which
I
is
think starting a week from today is the 80s, 70s. I'm looking forward to that.
nice.
I'm ready for my fall weather. I want my bonfire. I got a fire pit out there that I'm just waiting to burn.
That'll be a good episode. We can do one around the
It'll
bonfire.
be fun. Definitely move the big chairs out there. I can make that happen. Make that when it cools off in a couple weeks.
Make sure I bring both my cameras so we can have more than one view.
Ooh, that'll be fun.
We can even have just a fire view.
Ooh, The full moon's supposed to be legit too, so
Yeah.
we might have to have a full moon episode that
Shit.
week. I
We
think it's like the 17th.
need like 8 more cameras apparently.
Yeah.
65 different angles and stuff.
Oh yeah. Then we're
So,
gonna need a camera guy to fucking run all that
right.
shit. We can't do it all at once.
Yeah, because that's if you guys see me looking over here, it's because I'm making sure everything is working.
Make sure it's all still running.
I'm
We
doing
gotta.
this and I guess the producer job too at the same time.
Well, maybe we can get some people who want to be part of this shit show.
We'll see. See how it goes.
They can at least be support staff.
Right. It's going to do something. It's going to take off, or it's going to be an absolute dumpster fire that we're going to ride to the ground. And honestly, that can be fun too.
It can. We can do whatever we want.
So,
That's it. It's just us doing what we want.
yep.
Yeah. And if people watch it, great. And if they don't watch it, we're gonna do it anyways.
Yep. That's what I did with the saloon scuffle. We all just said, screw it. If nobody wants to watch it, we want to do it.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
we did it until it turned into a job.
So you didn't want to do it no more.
Yep.
That's it. We'll ride it till the wheels fall off. I'm with the shit.
And it may even come back. I don't know yet. It may even just make some random guest appearances on the do shit with it.
How many followers did y'all have on that one?
Not that many. We
No.
had like 80, something like that. I know my personal page gained more just because I did more consistently because I was doing videos every day for almost 5 months. I was putting a video out every single day, which is a pain in the ass. And that's why I'm not doing it anymore.
I would never. I was doing that a little bit when I first got unemployed this summer in August when I took that month off.
Right.
Yeah, I was like, no, I don't like this anymore.
Yeah. I still do my YouTube channel, and that one's the real Jeremy Kimbrough as well. I do that one. It's been more of like gym stuff, but I've gotten bored with that, so now I need to find other adventures to do.
Is it just like you lifting weights and shit?
Yeah, and then Ellie, who's my gym daughter, she's the one that I teach to bench press that I was training today. And then she's a character though, so she makes it entertaining. But she lizard blinks. It's weird, and she doesn't do it on purpose.
What's a lizard blink?
Like one eye will blink, and then the other one will blink a couple of seconds later.
Like,
Yeah, so she accidentally winks. Like she doesn't do it on purpose. It's funny.
That's wild. All right. Yeah. How old is she?
Like 24.
Oh, okay.
Something like that.
And you're teaching her how to do form and on what groups to work on and all that?
Yeah, just teaching her the basics of bench. She was there. She was there the first time I hit 600, and then after that she was like, I want a bench. Can you show me? And I was like, sure, why not? And now we're buddies. So
you can bench 600 pounds?
630 is my max that I've hit so far. I'm going for 650. Now that's in a shirt.
What's your like separate arm lift capacity? Like
the most I've ever done on a flat bench is I've done the 200-pound dumbbells for 4 in each arm.
Okay.
So, but that's
like the maximum weight of a dumbbell.
200 is the heaviest I've seen that's usable. There's a Gold's Gym that I think they're 350
Would it be easy
pounds.
to like pull them like that?
No, not at 200 pounds. Yeah. The most I've ever curled like that is 110, and that hurt.
I bet.
So.
That's crazy. 630 pounds, huh?
For now. I've been chasing 650 for the last like month, and I haven't quite got it yet.
Like, I'm gonna tell on myself because like I struggled one time with bench pressing just the bar with no weights on it.
You'd be surprised how common that is.
I wouldn't, because I think I'm strong, and I was like, God dang, what the hell?
It's a whole different motion though that you're not used to.
It weighs like 45 pounds too, just that bar. I was like, all right, well, no wonder. It's pretty heavy.
Yep. Yeah, it's a whole motion that like everybody thinks bench press is easy. There's a lot of technique.
Like I was gonna say, y'all make it look easy.
Yeah. I mean, because there's legs involved in it. You got to keep your core. Everything.
Keep your arms
the way your arms are placed.
Your booby tops, whatever those are.
Your pecs.
What are those pecs too up here?
These are your front delts.
Delts. That's what I was thinking. Deltoids. Fun times. Yeah. I'm not into it. I don't work out.
I used to not be
active.
I used to not be, and then 4 or 5 years ago, whenever I finally got back into it, the gym has kept me from starting a shotgun on more than one occasion. So that's why I stick with it. So
yeah, that's good. It's definitely therapeutic. It's on the self-care list for mental health and all that.
100%.
And physical health and medical health.
I like these stools. Makes me feel like a small child. I can kick my feet.
So I like to do the same thing and sit on one like a child. I usually stand on one leg too.
I can't sit on one leg. My legs don't bend like that.
They don't been like that.
No.
You're pretty thick.
And my hip mobility is terrible.
Ah,
So,
mine are a little worn out lately. Ah. Anyways, how long have we been going? What's the time on it?
yeah, we're 35 minutes ish.
Are we gonna do a quick episode this week?
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
late night.
Yep. And I
I got
will
some
say,
events to run over, but then that's gonna kind of be it that I
yeah.
got.
Yeah, before she runs over those, my apologies for the late getting it out last week. Last week turned into an absolute shit show, and I didn't get to edit anything until the day that it was posted.
I was gonna say, I
So
don't even know how many people looked at it or viewed it or nothing. So
I don't know. I can tell
I
you
don't
when
know
we
if
get
they
done.
even care. We'll look into it.
Yeah. I mean, we got some followers out of it, and I'm sure there are people that have, that follow you on Facebook or one of your other socials that you posted it on.
Yeah.
You got to make sure when you're at the deal this weekend, though, to record some stuff a little short so we can put together.
I meant to do that, and then I was gonna get you little graphics to put in
Mhm.
for all the things I'm talking about, and I
Yeah.
could still do that for your edits.
Yeah. Yeah, because I'll have this actually edited and ready to go probably tonight. So if you can find the thumbnail you want to use for it,
I say,
I can
like I
throw it
said,
up.
I could throw thumbnails if you can interrupt. And like for the fire department, I found they got some cute pictures we could like throw up in the episode,
Yeah, I can do that.
while we're editing.
It's not hard to do.
Not at all. Fun times. All right. So, upcoming events that are still happening. We talked about the Mushroom Festival this weekend. We talked about the Scottish Clan Games in Choctaw. Don't forget, there's a new lounge in Lawton. I don't know if you've seen Synergy.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, they're
Yeah.
doing open mic nights on Thursday nights. It's $5 cover charge, BYOB, and they're doing open mics, bands, karaoke, poetry, whatever you want to do.
Yeah.
They're down. There's this young man there that plays the freaking saxophone. Love it. It's like playing all the cool jams. So that's Thursday nights in Lawton now. So they're over by the junction on 15th Street.
It's the old is the
So like
old Gangnam style.
no, the junction.
Well, I know
Oh, I wouldn't know. You said
the
they used to
synergy.
go. Synergy is right by the junction on 15th Street. They share the same building.
Oh, okay.
The old junction.
I guess the old Gangnam place is Heroes now, isn't it? Over on 11th,
I have no idea.
down towards Post.
I didn't
and
know
then
about
off to the
Gangnam
right.
Style until they were on North Sheridan.
Yeah.
So I was sleeping on them for a long time. Their food is delicious. Speaking of, I should go get some yaki. Also, Junction's yaki been slapping lately too. All right, so that's Thursday nights in Lawton thing going on. I found since like most places don't have anything other than I think the Latin Night Scooters, which we talked about earlier. This Sunday the 13th, speaking of Junction 580 Remix is still having their 1 year anniversary parking lot party.
Ooh, fancy.
Yes. So y'all get out there and show some support. They've been doing 1 year of brunch for us and constantly growing and expanding and featuring other local.
I don't think I've eaten there yet.
Oh, you should. Well, this weekend might be the time if you have time on Sunday. I don't know. You have to check your calendar.
Yeah, have to see what's going on.
You can go get some footage too. You could attend that event. I'm gonna put it down. Remind Jeremy to go
Yep, because I will forget.
to breakfast on Sunday. Maybe we
I
can
do
go
love a good
together.
breakfast.
Wait, where am I gonna be Sunday? I gotta be
Aren't you
there
gonna
at
be in the
10.
city?
Yeah, I think Junction opens early as shit. Well, you should look it up real quick. What time does Junction 580 open on Sundays?
Let's see.
All right. So then that puts us into the next weekend's events, which we talked about earlier, is going to be the VFW Spectacular Drag Show on the 19th at 8. It's 18 plus. Y'all get out to the VFW Encore and show your support. Also that weekend, I found this and I want to go because I love ballet. I'm a nerd. The ballet in Wichita Falls is Ballet Goes Broadway. The Fane Fine Arts Theater. The performances are going to be Friday the 18th at 7 and Saturday the 19th at 1. Going to be doing ballet to like all your favorite Broadway show tunes.
It does not.
It could be pretty cool. I'm optimistic. I might go to that.
It
if I
does
don't
not
to
have
work.
their times on Google.
The Junction 580. It's a mystery.
We'll find out. There is one that is. We're doing a trunk or treat at the gym at Unrivaled Barbell.
Nice. I've seen a
I will
shit ton of
find
trunk
out
or
more.
treats. Yeah, we might just have to
Yeah.
post a list of those
Yeah,
because
I'll
I saw
find out
all
some
kinds
more.
of them.
Speaking of Unrivaled Barbell, real quick,
Oh, snap.
that is the gym that I've been going to since it opened. Brandon is an awesome dude, and he just won Best in Lawton for the gym.
Nice.
So
I want to go check it out. Did you talk to him about that?
yeah,
And do I get to come check it out?
he's good to. He wants to do an episode and help spread what he wants to do and all that good stuff because he likes doing stuff for the community. So
Yeah.
because it shares the park lot. It's the old Dreadnoughts building because Dreadnoughts moved right
Okay.
across the alley.
Fun.
So it's all the same property, but
Yeah.
he took over the old Dreadnoughts building and they moved right across the street.
Right on.
So, well, across the parking lot rather.
And they do some like classes for kids and
Yeah,
stuff, workout classes.
yeah,
Oh,
they
good.
do. Well, we don't. He doesn't do any classes yet at the gym, but I know Dreadnoughts has like their kids classes for the Brazilian Jiu Jitsu, and then they go, beginners all the way up to, they're highly advanced people.
Right on.
So,
That's cool. All right, let's see. So we'll get into the gym at some point too.
yep, I'll get some more information on it. He told me the other day I'm gonna be one of the scare people
Like
to scare
future
the shit out of people.
episodes.
Yeah,
All right, so when is y'all's trunk or treat?
I got to find out the exact date. I think it's the 26th.
Gym. I can't even spell. And then what
Yeah,
was the other thing we just said? The bonfire.
yeah,
Yeah, we like it. Maybe for the full moon.
yep.
Full moon question mark? Speaking of the next weekend after that, the 19th is the Saturday Night C3 Car Club show here in Lawton.
Hmm.
They're doing best interior and exterior LED lights. It's $15 to enter, and it could be really cool. It's their final nighttime car show for 2024, and it's only $15 to enter if you think you got some cool LEDs.
It's not bad.
Not bad at all.
Be a dick and pay the $15 and just play with the buttons in my car because it's got built-in lights on the inside.
Like LED cup holders on off.
But it's got the cup holders and then all the floorboards, and it's just built in,
Ooh.
or you can just push a button and cycle through it like a rainbow.
Oh, that's fun. I love it.
That's how I kept my kid entertained whenever he was like 2,
Mhm.
because he liked watching the lights. So while I was driving down the road, I'd just be sitting there pushing the button and they just flash.
Why did they have stuff like that when I was a kid? Or when my kids were kids? I didn't, there was nothing.
Right.
Like now the kids are all putting LEDs and stuff in their cars. That's cute. All the guys, all the grown-up guys with their underglow.
Yeah. I could never get into the underglow lights. I never could.
I like them on motorcycles. I think they look good and they save lives.
I think they can look good, but with cars and motorcycles alike, anything that I've ever built, I've built to drive and drive extremely hard.
Yep.
I would rather not have the extra shit to break.
I do like a good base model and a stick shift.
Yeah.
Yeah. Manual transmission all the way. And yeah, I drive a little bit rugged myself. So I don't need
Yeah.
nice vehicles.
I don't build things to sit in a garage. I build them to drive them and break them where I have to fix them again. So
Yeah. The car wash dudes hated me last year. I had the Okie Wash membership and I
Mhm.
was constantly going off roading in the Jeep. And then I'd roll through there like after I'd been out four wheeling all weekend.
Yeah.
Like, hello. They're like, go through again when you're done because you're going to need 2 trips at least.
That's why you got to go to Pat's Wash Tub and use the mud bay.
Oh, I didn't think I've ever been to Pat's. Was that the one on Lee?
Down there on Lee, yeah,
Hmm.
the bay all the way to the east. So the very far, if you're coming from this way, the very far bay is their mud bay,
Yeah.
and it's got the pressure washer's a little stronger. It has big grates for all the mud and shit to go down.
It's got like a good underspray thing.
No, you got to do it manually.
Hell fuck no. I mean, I might for a photo shoot or something, but otherwise,
You're talking to. I'm fucking spoiled.
yeah, no. I said I go to the Okie Wash. I pull up the automatic thing, sees my little tag. Pops the arm. I pull in. They scrub my shit, spray it down. I drive up, and it puts me on a little conveyor belt and sends me through. I'm not spray. I know. I've evolved.
Pat's has an automatic wash. You can go.
They have
through
one of
it.
them too.
Yeah.
Well, there we go.
I don't know how well it would do if Jeep's covered in mud.
Yeah.
We'll find out, I guess.
Yeah, Okie Wash, I can just go through again and again. I like that.
Well, yeah, with membership, since you get as many
as many as it
washes
takes.
as it takes. So.
They stay committed to getting it clean, like me. I like it clean. All right. So then the last little event, of course, we talked about last time. So we'll reiterate. Freaking 19th in Tuttle, Oklahoma, the Hot Air Balloon Festival.
Oh yeah.
Cold Creek Hot Air Balloon Festival from 10 to 7 on the 19th. So check that out. I might have to not be working that day. Is that a Sunday? I feel like that's a Saturday. Damn. Oh well. Yeah, because that's the night of the drag show.
November,
October. Yeah, we got to stay in the months we're in. You know.
Where's my calendar?
I don't know.
I mean, either.
Didn't take it, Jeremy.
I got a new phone. And I don't know where nothing's at.
He was bragging about the new phone earlier.
I still am. It's badass,
Now he's like, I don't know where
but I
things
don't know where
are.
shit's at.
Oh no.
I swear I had a calendar. I know I did. Whatever.
My iPhone won't let me see my.
I'll
It's like,
find it.
where's your face? Not letting you see nothing.
The 19th is a Saturday.
Yeah. Probably have to work that day.
Probably.
That's the bar life.
That it
You want to work on
is.
the weekends and stuff when the people are out. Because let me tell you, they are not there on a Tuesday night or a Tuesday day or any point on
Or
Tuesday.
Tuesday in general.
Generally speaking, probably not Monday either, if we're being honest. So
Probably true.
I'll take those days off.
Probably true.
Yeah.
But,
We
well,
work around the schedules we got.
that we do.
And we'll work on getting these episodes out in a timely fashion.
Yeah.
And we'll try and get fancier and fancier.
Yeah. The
Maybe we
equipment
get
will
us
get
one of
better
those
and
little
better.
tickers
Right?
that scroll these things and links and have little images that'll pop up in the actual episodes.
Yeah, I mean, I can do all that over here. It's a lot of extra work while you're trying to actually have a conversation as well.
Yeah, yeah.
So,
like I said, that's the cool part about recording it, right?
yep, that's very true.
Go back in and pop them in later. That's how I make my porn. OnlyFans After Dark with Starsha. Shameless plug. What's yours?
Well,
all righty.
we have one for the Saloon Scuffle. I can change the name and we can do all kinds of shit on that one.
We could just be either way. We could put it up there as that.
Yeah, we'll get that set up so all the unedited stuff can go there.
Yeah, we'll have to charge a membership fee if we're going to put our podcast on the OnlyFans pages.
Yeah, sadly, that'd be at least $5 a month.
Yeah,
because I know they charge out the ass for whatever they take on your profits for it, don't they?
20%.
That seems like a lot.
It seems like a lot until you're like, okay, they provide some services with that. So
that's true.
Yeah,
I'm gonna look into getting the Patreon set up too, because that one's free. They just take, I think it was 5% out of your profits of whatever you
and
make.
Patreons, is that one of them like the Pepper Box where the fans will have to pay for a subscription?
Yeah. See, you can set it as free,
okay,
and then you can have certain things that are paid for. So you can do both. Like you don't have to have a subscription for people to view stuff, but you can have stuff where you have to pay to see this.
Oh, okay.
Like we could put this episode in its entirety after it was edited on there, and then we could put the entire unedited episode where you have to pay for that one, but you can still watch the episode without having to pay for it.
Good.
So it's got some pretty good options. I set one up for the other podcast, and I never got around to doing anything with it.
Oh.
So that one, Patreon, is a little bit harder to grow because you have to grow it through other stuff.
We'll look into that Patreon.
So
Patron.
Yeah.
I almost wrote Patron. I'm sure there's an E in there.
Are you wanting some tequila or something right now?
No, I'm a bartender.
So.
And everybody's been asking for a Patron, but we are out at Babalu's. Please don't come in there asking for Patron, okay? We don't have any.
Well, good luck with all the ports being shut down.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. And shit we're out of, we can't get.
Yeah. And that's what I thought was
ridiculous.
funny. Everybody was panic buying toilet paper and shit like that.
I wish I would have. I'm down to like 4 rolls.
Well, but they're panic buying stuff that's made in the United States.
Ah, damn it. They probably are, huh?
I mean, all the toilet paper we use is made here in the United States.
I didn't know that. I was thinking I'd have to make my own from like leftover vegetable pulp or something.
I mean, you could experiment with some of the plants you got out there.
That's what I was thinking.
See if you can get a little buzz off wiping your butthole with.
I'll try my marijuana. It's ready to harvest, though. I think I might give it the old chop chop when I got a couple days off, which I don't know, probably next week, maybe, if I'm lucky. Get done with these 13-hour shifts.
Yep. Yep.
But it was a great day off today.
I didn't have that.
But you got to do your workout, and that's nice.
Yep, that was a good part about today.
I got to freaking give myself a panic attack with some espresso. I got myself a 7 brew. It's like a Lucky 7 or something. It's got like 6 shots of espresso in it, 6 or 7, I forget. But god dang, I got that and I drank almost all of it. And I'm at Walmart getting my little groceries, and I was like, I was in the checkout line. I think I'm having a heart attack. What is happening?
Yourself a heart palpitation with the coffee.
For real, I was like, am I having a panic attack? I don't feel like I don't feel like I am. And then I was like, I bent over. I was like, maybe I'm having a heart attack. And then I started laughing. I was like, I think it might be this person. Need to calm down with that.
Oh yeah, that's right. I didn't go back to the live.
So we got any comments there before we shut her down for the night?
Let's see. Where's it at?
Probably not. People don't talk about.
Yeah, we
They
had a
don't hang out
couple
on
that
live. We might have to use TikToks for our lives.
tickety talks. Yeah, we got to be way more.
We got to set up the rest of our socials.
Yeah.
Patreon, TikTok, OF. The OnlyFans. I'm gonna say it out loud. Probably get zucked for that one. I don't
Right.
give a damn. I see them promote. They have ads on Facebook, and I think we're not. It's a paywall site. We're not promoting the adult stuff other than
Right.
our foul mouths.
I mean, that's true. We don't. It's really nothing.
No porn.
Yeah, it's offensive words because everybody is offended by everything.
Yes.
It seems like I don't understand why. It's like at the football game that I was talking about earlier. They got offended because I cussed at the kids. It's like, well, teach your shitbag kids some fucking respect.
Mm-hmm.
I gave them the opportunity. Somebody threw a hard ass snow cone into the crowd behind them. I gave them the opportunity for the
Like
one
a
that did it to
snowball
fess
fight?
up. No, like they just took a snow cone and just chucked it over their shoulder. And a whole crowd of people
Like
back
a
there,
baseball at that
little
point,
kids,
right?
fucking older people, parents in general.
Mm-mm-mm.
I gave them the opportunity. It's like whoever did it can leave. If
Yeah.
nobody wants to fess up, you can all fucking go. Like I don't care.
Everybody out.
Right? Nobody wanted to fess up, so they all went and they left. And then two of the parents, or one of the parents, was being just an absolute bitch. The other one was just like, you
I bet these people are going to
didn't
be
have to
watching.
cuss at him. I hope so. And if you are, you get one of those. And she was like, you don't need to talk to them kids like that. I was like,
Are they like
them kids are like 17, 18 years old.
they're young adults?
They know
They
what
talk
these words
far
are. They are
worse.
far worse off.
Yeah, they talk
when-
way worse these days. These
Yeah.
kids are foul.
And then they want to talk, a couple of them want to talk about, we could just kick your ass. It's like, there ain't enough of you. Sorry.
Like that whole gang can try.
Right?
Huh?
It's like, there's, 12 of you, and all put together, you weigh as much as one of my legs? Fuck off.
Right.
Go away. I will slap the shit out of a 17-year-old kid. I
Like
don't
you
care.
kids better find some safety.
Right?
Drax ain't the one.
Right? And you do not want to ride that route. I can promise you that.
That's it.
But, yeah, and she was like, I know the owner. And I was like, fucking call him. I don't care.
Wait, okay.
Of the company I work
Yeah.
for, I was like, call him and tell him that two parents are mad, and there's a whole section of people that applauded me for getting these shit
I
bags
would have
out.
been like, I'm sure somebody got that on video somewhere.
Oh yeah, probably. There was that one of them was recording it, and she was like, "I'm on the phone. What's your name?" I was like, "Oh, you're on the phone with the owner. Hi, Mark. It's Jeremy, the one you've never met. Congratulations. Like, fucking fire me if you want to." Then I walked off. I was like, "I don't give a fuck. Congratulations." So
Exactly. Some of us really don't care, and we're going to do what's right
yeah,
or what's necessary.
That's probably more accurate for me. When it comes to right, I have a skewed moral compass.
Facts. So you got to do your capacity of your position,
if it's
what's necessary based
I will
on
do what
them
is
acting.
necessary to get the job done.
Yeah, when they're acting accordingly, right? Respond accordingly.
Yep, I was nice whenever I first walked up. They could have been respectful, gone about the business.
We all have choices. Be respectful.
Yep.
Be respectful to everybody.
It's all right. Maybe they learned a life
when
lesson.
you're out in public,
Maybe some of them learned a life lesson. Probably not. But
that's it. Here's the life lesson. Everybody tell your kids before they leave home, act right.
Don't be a shitbird.
Also, parents, act right. Because around here, the parents are some of the problems.
That is no joke at all. God, that's one thing that I'm glad that the few games that I did work, that we didn't have any of those overly reactive, football parents.
Yeah.
Because granted, I would have loved to slap the shit out of one of them. But I have a personal vendetta against that because that's how my dad was.
He was
and
like that
it.
overly.
Yeah.
Oh, you're a loser. What are you doing?
Yeah, and the shitty part is like we were an undefeated team.
If you're not a winner, you're a loser.
Yeah, we were an undefeated team, and I'd come off the field, and I played offense and defense. So the only time I got a break was whenever special teams was on the field.
Lord have mercy.
But I would still get bitched at because I didn't do enough. It's like
I'm playing every side.
Like I'm on the field every time except for like 2 minutes of the game.
He wants you to have the ball every time. Jeremy,
it's like I'm not even the quarterback. I'm the center and the nose guard. I give the ball to that.
You need to be a quarterback too. Right? Throw it to yourself.
No shit. I'm just toss it up in the air.
Run downfield.
Oh shit. Shit, granted, if I was that fast at my size, that'd be slightly scary if I was that fast.
That'd be freaky, fam.
Yeah,
that might be freaky.
Yeah. But
No, and like my kids, they did the sports around here, and we never had any of that wildness.
Yeah.
I wish somebody would. I'm like, I always wish somebody would. I'm like,
Yeah.
everybody need to get somebody kung fu fight, you know?
Well, Choctaw's like Elgin. It's a football town. Like football and baseball, that's the
Say the small
big
town
things of it.
football crowd tends to be pretty laid back, you know?
Generally, the only reason I
They
even
want to
played
watch some
football
football.
for as long as I did is because my brother played football for another team.
Yeah.
It's the only reason I stayed as long as I did. Because
Okay.
I loved getting to tackle the shit out of my brother and not get yelled at
Like
for it.
scrimmage.
Like whenever we'd play Hera, I'd always tell the coach, I was like, I don't care what the fucking play is. I'm going after 34.
Tackle him. Got it.
Yeah.
Y'all do what y'all do. Y'all play the game.
Coach was always like, well, I can't stop you. It's like, I know. 'Cause as soon as I hand that ball off, I'm finding my brother and I'm going to smack the shit out of him. That's exactly how this is going to work.
Might as well.
Every time.
I don't blame you.
So, I mean, he had the same thought, but my brother is essentially your size.
Yeah. Oh, bless him.
So,
Poor guy.
yeah. And he's not as tall as you, which is funny.
Yeah.
So, because he's like, you're
You
what?
soaked up all the brawn and the...
Well, he's my stepbrother.
Oh, okay.
So, it's
I'm
adopted
like almost
brother.
5'10".
Yeah.
I was 5'10", but then I had my back surgeries and I shrank.
Yeah, I think he's like 5'8", 5'9", something like that.
Yeah.
So he's not real tall.
Oh. Yeah.
I'm almost a foot taller than him. Almost.
That's crazy.
Granted, I'm the tallest person. I'm the biggest person in my family for the last like 200 years.
No
that we can
shit.
find. So yeah.
You sure you're in
we
your
don't-
family?
We don't know where
Those
it came
ancestry
from.
tests be revealing some things
That's
in my
legit.
family lately. Like, you sure you're dating? Never mind. I ain't talking shit.
I got all the latent genes that nobody else got. My cousin came close.
That does happen like that sometimes.
My cousin was just shy of 6 foot, and he was a decent sized kid, but
yeah.
he's also a shitbag.
I was like, my brother was over 6 foot. I want to say he was 6'2".
No.
Yeah. I think he was one talking about my uncle's like 6'4".
Yeah, my height varies by about an inch and a half depending on the day.
It varies.
Yeah.
You're taller in the morning.
Well, depending on how bad my back is compressed that day too. Because I walked the clinic I was at today when I was there last week. I walked by and just had a curiosity, do the whole thing because they've got the deal on the wall. Said I was right at 6'5".
Mm.
And then today when I walked by, it was just over 6'4". I was like, "You son of a bitch!" And I guarantee you, next week when I'm there, if I make sure to decompress my back, I'll be back to like 6'5".
Get yourself a morning appointment. Like I said, you're taller in the morning because your spine hasn't gone.
Yeah.
So you've been laid out all night.
Yep. Yeah, I'll have to do it right when I first get there.
Yep.
I'll grab my badge and just walk back there. And the girls behind me kind of like, "What are you doing? Let's see how tall I am today."
That's it. Gotta get me at my prime.
Right. That's when you weigh yourself.
Life gets me down.
See, that's when you weigh yourself. That's when you take your naked pictures. That's when you check your height. It's first thing in the morning.
First thing in the morning. Check.
Yeah.
We'll have to remember that first thing in the morning.
You're dehydrated, no
Naked
food to make you bloat. Any of that shit.
I'm always trying to walk off camera during the middle of our shit.
I mean, you'll still
compulsive
kind of be
need
on
to
camera.
go throw this away because I have ADHD.
Right. Well, I mean, we've kind of gone over everything. We're at an hour, so there's a table there.
Yeah, I put it there. I'm gonna have it removed.
The table or the knee?
Yes.
Either one. So next week, if you have no legs, I'll know it happens. And if there's no table, I'll also know it happens.
That's it. Well, you know what? Like we said, we're gonna keep moving it around. There probably won't be a table next episode, honestly. Right. If I have my way about it.
Or maybe we can find like a giant like king table, and we'll be on either side. We have to yell.
Yes, and we definitely have to have the two-person perspective, but it's from each of our perspectives. So
yeah, so that you see what
long
we see.
shot, just small in the background
from here to the door.
It'll be fun.
It'll be good times.
Good times, good times.
So I mean, I don't have anything else. If you want to,
how's our girlfriend?
It's good.
She's good. All right, love you, Raven.
Good. Great titties still.
Oh yes, they are.
So
what's her OnlyFans?
She doesn't have one.
She don't have one. Whack. Oh well, some more for us.
She doesn't have one yet.
We should get her. I'm telling you, I do the good boudoir shots. I'll show her my portfolio when she's ready.
Hell yeah.
Yep. All right. Well, I think that takes care of episode 2 of the Southwest Buzz. Also live streaming on Facebook.
In the books and on the Book of Faces.
The Book of Faces.
We'll see how long it lasts on Facebook.
Yeah.
You know,
I think it should.
Somebody said inappropriate words.
I say all of them. But there is a disclaimer on my profile that says it's a mature content creator profile.
That's fair. That's fair.
They did put an 18+ warning on my profile like a year ago. Man, I went back through before we close it up, I went through my Facebook violations history. I should have to post that up at the episode. It's like the credits. It's like a mile long because they were like, okay, no, it's not just these last 3 offenses that are current on your profile. It's all this shit you've ever done. I was like, I've not been a good booker on the faces.
You've got an Instagram, don't you?
I do have an Instagram because my kids set me up with one, like the Snapchat. One kid's on Instagram, one's on Snapchat.
Yeah.
So
Well, we
I
could try
got the-
Instagram too.
we could. All right, I'll write that down because
You can plug your Instagram here too, and then anybody that watches it,
we'll have to put it in.
find it.
Yeah, I don't know what it is. It's probably my real name or something
Probably.
obvious.
Oh, we've got to get
It
50
might be like
on.
Life with Starsha.
We got to get 50 on YouTube also, so that I can start putting external links in. Because I've
Oh,
already done all of the
so like
verification stuff.
Oh, okay.
But you have to have so many people so that you can put clickable links in there.
Neat.
So
Well, y'all make sure to subscribe to the Southwest Buzz on YouTube.
yeah, do it now, right now. It's
Awesome.
live right now. There's like what? It's probably still just me.
Yeah. It's just the one. It's none. Yeah.
It's the Lone Ranger in here.
Get it. Oh well. Well, good night.
Yep. You guys have
the rest of your life.
have the day or night you deserve. I don't care. Do whatever.
Don't do drugs, especially fentanyl.
Yeah, that one for sure. If it grows naturally from the ground, it's fine.
Yes.
Generally
speaking, we're down with the plants.
Right.
But
okay. Bye.
Night.